become so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people
options.
Right.
So
yeah, no, that's all. That's all we need. Like, I'm not expecting you to just start handing me fucking money or anything.
I know,
like,
but I do.
I don't even know what, like, if this is going to be, like, finalized, because, like, I haven't gotten the results from the inspection yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like, what the homeowner is lying about yet.
Yeah, exactly. But,
And
you know, I'm making the effort, to say the least.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
all
what I
I ask
mean?
for. I'm not asking for nothing crazy. Yeah, they fucking... They'll accept all the love. Well, he's just been sleeping there all day. But fucking... Dude, I'm so excited that people are burning Teslas. Fuck that nerd. I love it.
Bro,
Fuck.
tell
Fuck
me,
him.
okay, because this is relevant to what we're talking about. So, me and Dad went up to Waffle House and got lunch a little bit ago, like before all the shit that had happened before I told you. So, he was talking to me about a flea market place that's here in Ohio. And he's like, have you ever heard of, like, Rogers Flea Market in Ohio? And I'm like, no. So, I never heard of that.
What the fuck is it?
And he's like, oh, well, it's supposed to be, like, one of the biggest, like, flea markets, like, on this side of the country.
You mean, like, Treasure Isles?
Yeah, like, it's, like, 4 times the size of that.
Where is it? Like, it's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Bro, I went to go look at photos of it on, like, Google.
Yeah. Here, let me...
And
what's it called? I'll pull it
so
up.
look up Rogers Flea Market and Auctions up there. It's located in Columbiana, County, Ohio.
Yeah, like I said, in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
So
let me pull it up on the screen.
Okay, right over on that right-hand side where it says, like, website, directions, like...
Yeah, this shit?
Is there one on there that says photos? I can't see
I
that
can
far.
just click on it. Hang on. Let me just... See photos, yeah.
Now, go look at the third row, second photo.
Oh, third row? Hang on. What am I looking at? Who? What is that?
Look at the top right corner.
Oh,
there's that,
yeah,
and
dude.
there's another one on the top left corner.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it up there. That's fantastic.
And we were in the middle of...
Posted by an Italian 6 months ago.
Dude,
fantastic.
I was sitting in Waffle House, and I looked at him, and I said...
Dude, these are like Nazi medals.
I know. And that's why I told him, I said, oh, we're going to buy Nazi memorabilia, aren't we? And, like, the woman in Waffle House just looked at me.
Dude, no. No. You said that out loud?
I did.
You can't say that with your fucked up, clearly Aryan Brotherhood dad.
Oh God, dude!
Your dad looks like like an extra in American History X that's got Down syndrome. Like, it looks like someone in the back of like the barn party where they're just moshing and like throwing glass bottles. He looks like the dude in the back who's just like.
Oh God, man! I was laughing like crazy because that was like, I was like, oh okay. Because
that
the very
insane.
first photo they show is like of that like concession stand right there.
Zoom this in, yeah.
And then I was like scrolling through them, and then I seen that, and I was like, oh, okay.
Christ, that's fantastic. I love that.
Like it just completely worked.
I have to go there now.
Yeah. It's a 3-hour and 40-minute drive one way from here.
I'm not going there.
Yeah.
That's literally how far Incarnation is from here.
It's up near Toledo and all that.
Yeah.
And I was like...
Kill yourself.
I
just go to Treasure Isles. It's 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, but, you know, the flea market, stuff like that. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I like much less formal flea market stuff because you go to the real ratchet, like down low flea markets. That's where you find like the Nazi memorabilia, or you find like the dude that's just like, I got 6 pineapple grenades from Vietnam.
But you know what? That just kind of
reminds $20 a piece, which was real. I saw that in Florida.
Look, man, it just kind of reminds me of like that whole thing that Bert Kreischer talked about, where Tom Segura and them, it got him like Hitler's teacup.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was so.
Those two retards are fantastic.
I love. Do you remember when we first listened to Bert Kreischer on the Kid Chris show out in the parking lot at work?
Yeah.
Remember?
Because we were both retarded.
Oh yeah, where he was talking about the
Bert
machine.
Kreischer is peak retard humor. The machine story, the first time I heard it, it's a fantastic story. He's a phenomenal storyteller.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, and the movie was entertaining in like a very dumb way.
I've been wanting to see it. Isn't any?
I actually watched it on vacation with Kara. We watched it in our hotel suite on like the beachfront hotel. It was like our first night, I think, and I was like, I want to watch this dumbass movie with Bert Kreischer because it was just like available.
That's hilarious.
My like fucking $2,000 hotel room. And I'm watching
wow.
Bert Kreischer's The Machine, like the biggest piece of white trash that I am.
Bro, I got something that I want to see your actual reaction to. That I seen this morning when I was like in the bathroom for like an hour.
Just giving yourself a hernia on the toilet.
Yeah, basically.
Just
and watching shit on Instagram.
Yeah.
And so
slowly losing all blood flow to your toes.
Yep. So go to YouTube.
You try to stand up and you walk forced and you're fucking one-legged dead.
So type in P-U. T. The number 1. In. And then put trailer.
Bring this up for the folks. Okay. Is it Pootie Tang?
That ain't Pootie Tang. No.
That's very funny that popped up. F1.
Where's
trailer paint.
Because it was a legitimate like movie trailer that's coming out. I mean, it could have been very much faked. It could have been, but whoever did that did a phenomenal fucking job with it.
Yeah, I'm not finding shit.
Go up there and type in Putin trailer.
Putin?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just?
Because that's the way that it was spelled in the trailer. Apparently. There we go. Okay. I want to see your reaction to this, man, because I was like...
Is this going to be like a Sacha Baron Cohen?
Oh, it's not. But you know what's crazy? It actually looks good. And it
looks good?
Yeah. It like action movie.
There's been a lot of trash.
Like action movie.
This is promotional, so I can show this on YouTube. Hell yeah. Damn. You got rid of the fat bitch. What the fuck?
That's what I mean. It looks cheesy good. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Sick. What the fuck? Who the fuck is making this? One Media? Who the fuck is making this? I need to know who's making this.
I thought it was fake when I first seen it. And then I seen like at the very end it was like, oh, it's gonna be on Amazon and Apple TV.
Way. What the fuck? Shut up, bitch.
it just like it looked so cheesy that it looked good, like interesting.
I need to know who's making this. What the fuck?
It looks like one of those movies that you'll be able to laugh your ass off at the whole time.
This better be like a Sacha Baron Cohen film. There's no way. Who is making this? This dude, Patrick Vega? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? What do you do? He was born in Poland. He directed Small World. Kill yourself. Pitbull. This dude. What?
We gotta watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. He made this. Look at this. This is it. Who's paying for this?
I know, right?
But that's insane. That's wild propaganda.
I know.
I hope that it's like a Sacha Baron Cohen film, and it's just gonna be like Putin with his dick out.
Like how much you want to bet that they're gonna have him wrestling a bear in that movie?
He has to,
and killing it with his bare hands.
He has to. He's fucking. I'm pretty sure he's told that lie. He has to. That's insane. Kill yourself.
I thought it was
Don't fucking
so,
make that stuff.
I thought it was hilarious.
I'm gonna watch it.
It looked hilarious.
I love it. It looks fantastic. I'm going to be like the only person in the theaters losing my mind at the whole
here's
movie.
the thing. It goes straight to Amazon and Apple TV.
No.
Yes, it does.
No, I can't go enjoy this like a human.
Nope.
In my fucking dark cave room with a bunch of fat retards.
I guess if you wanted, you could always do a live reaction to release.
No, I will not do that. I will not Mystery Science Theater it. But I will call it gay on the internet and say that I watched it. Even though watch me watch it and I come out and I'm just like I'm like super pro Russia. I'm like fuck Ukraine, fuck America. Russia for the win. Look at your president. He got rid of the fat wife. He's got a banging hot fucking Russian bitch.
They make it look like it's some kind of action movie, which is what caught me off guard.
Dude, he was in the KGB. He was like intelligence. He was a fucking intelligence officer.
I'm telling you, you watch him, mark my words. We're going to be sitting at the house, and we'll be watching that, and he's going to fight a bear and kill it with his bare hands in that movie.
I'm going, when he does it, I'm just going to... Cinema.
Yep.
Cinema.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And then I'm going to pull out a gun and just fucking...
Now, there is...
That'll be the reason why I kill myself, not because I saw war. No, because I had bombs dropped on me in a desert shithole.
I can tell you right now that the one trailer that I was actually happy to see today, and I am kind of excited for, is Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, that one does look fun.
They put a new trailer out today, and it does look...
I'm not going to watch that. I'm not going to watch another trailer.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, like, it looks good.
I saw clips from it. It does look fun, but, like, I mean, Adam Sandler's just making movies to pay for another pair of cargo shorts at this point. Like,
true.
And he's gonna bang Judd Apatow's wife in the movie, probably. Like Paul Rudd.
Well, I guess I had seen some of the stuff that they were doing, like behind the scenes, like reading on it. You know,
like a table read.
Yeah, it was like about a month ago. Apparently, like Eminem is supposed to be like one of his best friends in the movie or something like that.
Of course.
Like, which they
he's just playing Adam Sandler.
Well, they did that back in, what was the name of that movie? Oh, it was called Funny People.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like Ray Romano is like looking at him from like across the restaurant, and he's like, who the fuck is this? And he's like, that's Ray Romano. And he's like, he starts like calling him gay and stuff across like the like restaurant. I just but I like fun movies like that, so that'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
no,
I'm
I
excited
am
to see
a
it.
huge fan of what I classify as retard media. Like it's not like high class filmmaking. It's not like the Lighthouse, or it's not No Country for Old Men, like just a cinematic masterpiece. But which is, and I will fight people on that. It's a fantastic movie. But also like, what's it? It's Onward. That's the only movie that's ever made me cry.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I will
A stupid Pixar movie is the only movie that's ever made me cry.
I will die on this hill to say that Tropic Thunder is still one of the best comedy
Tropic Thunder is like one of my top 3 movies.
Oh, yeah. And the fact where he like, don't go full retard.
Yeah, and like when he starts taking off like the blackface makeup, like while like shit's blowing up and stuff, I love that scene because it's so funny for him to be like in actual hell, and this like actor who's playing a guy who's got a shattered personality because he went too far into acting has to like literally pull blackface off of his face.
It's like
while people are dying in the background.
He's like that word has kept us down for 400 years. Like,
and then he's like, "Oh fuck, this is real. I can be white. My privilege will save me."
He's like, now we open the big leagues.
And then who's the actual black guy in that movie?
Oh,
is that fucking CeeLo Green.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but he's hilarious. Like the one that's like, oh yeah, his name is Al Pacino in there.
Yeah.
He's like, I love the pussy. I love the pussy. He's like,
it's okay, baby. Just
that whole part where he was like, yeah, I got somebody named Lance. Oh, well, you tell Lance. Like, what the fuck? Did you just say Lance? No, I said Nance.
No, you said Lance. No, I love pussy. I got a whole song about
Man, everybody's a little gay.
That's how you know that Robert Downey Jr.'s character wasn't a real black guy, because he wasn't homophobic.
Oh, man, and the best part about that was, like, he didn't catch any flack for that at all.
No, in his interview, he talked about it was because he like called his mom, and it was like right after his acting career like started taking off, and he's like Iron Man, and then he's like, I'm gonna do this Tropic Thunder thing, and then
she said it wasn't a good idea for him to do
don't
it.
do that. Oh fuck, Kara's calling me. Hang on. Fuck, she wants Tony's. God damn it. We'll have to do that. I'll order that during the intermission, and then. But fucking yeah, dude. What were we talking about?
Oh no, the fact
movies.
That, the Robert Downey Jr. didn't get any.
Yeah, his mom was like, "Oh, Robbie, I don't think that's a good idea."
Yeah. But
which is so funny.
But I think I have watched, out of all the interviews that a bunch of black people did about him doing that, I think one person gave him problems and had a negative opinion on that.
Yeah, and it was probably like Future, who's not even black.
No, it was a black woman. I know that.
Yeah. Well, then her opinion doesn't matter. It's a woman.
Yeah.
That shit. Fuck you.
That's fair. And but yeah, like they're asked all the time, like, "Oh, do you think you'd be able to make that movie now?" And they were like, "Yeah, we could try."
Yeah. I would. Yeah, I'd go see it now. I'd go see Tropic Thunder 2, where they go, instead of Vietnam, they go to Korea.
Oh, yeah.
They just do like the interview style thing, but they're in Korea filming a shitty movie.
Oh, man.
That'd be so good. And they make him Mexican instead of black. That'd be so funny.
Oh, that would. You're not wrong.
Or even better, they put him in yellow face with like the big buck teeth and like the squinty eyes. Like they go really deep in. They went all the way with blackface.
Well,
you have to make Robert Downey Jr. wear a rice patty hat and buck teeth.
That, and the fact that they did the whole Simple Jack thing, where he's like, you
which is literally just
happy.
Which is literally just making fun of, I think it's What's Eating Gilbert Grape, that retarded Leonardo DiCaprio movie when he was a kid before he got raped by that gay guy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like that, without the name DiCaprio, that goes for like every child star in fucking Hollywood.
I'm surprised.
He was in that movie before he got raped by that gay guy.
Did you even see
Harvey Weinstein.
Did you see the memes I sent you on Instagram of like it had
you sent me the What's Eating Gilbert Grape thing where he's on like the roof.
Where he's on the roof and everything. And it's like, there was no signs of me as an autistic, ADHD kid. And then by the way, I got my mom to sign up for fucking Instagram.
Oh no.
I did. And
that's going to make her so much more racist. But not against black people. It's going to make her hate white people more. She's going to find the 1,000-Pound Sisters, what they look like now, and she's going to lose her mind.
No, I'm going to read you.
By the way, have you seen them?
What?
The 1,000-Pound Sisters?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen them recently?
No.
Oh my God.
Well, look.
Yeah, pull that up. I'll show you this.
I sent this to Mom, and I want you to read it because I'm not going to read it right here. It's not offensive, but I don't want anybody to take it out of context.
I have no one except Logan to share racist stuff. Funny stuff. I also have stuff that targets you as a 90s parent. My mom beat the fuck out of me as a kid. That never happened. I'm not on Instagram. It's literally Facebook for us. It's our Facebook.
I did. I got her to sign up to Instagram today. I had to send her directions.
Eventually, she will turn into an alcoholic iPad kid. And I love it. I'm here for it.
I just think it's... I constantly see stuff on there where it's like, parents in the 90s, like, throwing chairs and shit at you and everything like that.
I literally... dude, not even the 90s. In the mid-2000s, my mom would jack my shit if I started mouthing off or doing anything wrong. I got like half of the word bitch out of my mouth one time to my mom, and she threw an elbow that would have made every wrestler in the Federation proud. She was like Jet Li when she threw that elbow, and she has screws in her elbow. She hit me with the metal. She hit me with the metal in her elbow like a fucking Mortal Kombat character.
Look, let me tell you this right now, man. I love my mother to death, and she's a great person, and you know this, but she had never actually beat the shit out of me up until like 6 years ago.
Yeah, and you're fucking 36.
And like, I'm 34.
I know,
and
she beat your ass when you're a fully grown man.
I know,
which is like,
it was so unexpected too. Like, I was just sitting there like in my mushroom chair, just like playing video games, and like me, her, and Tony were all like having drinks that night. And I'm like, you can't handle your alcohol. Because she couldn't even barely walk. But somehow, some way, she found the strength and coordination to come over there and beat the fuck out of me on that chair.
Which is like a severe disadvantage. You're basically a turtle on its shell in that chair.
Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, like...
she literally came up to a box turtle that was flipped over on the side of the road and said, motherfucker, and started beating the shit out of it. That's you.
And then the best part was, she didn't even remember the next day that she had did that until Tony was like, yeah, you did that, Mom. And she was like,
why is my chair... Jason, what the fuck did you do to your chair? Why is it broken? That was you fucking asshole.
Man, she balled her fist up and punched me like a fucking man, like, a couple times.
Yeah, I said cunt. I remember it was like the only time I let it slip at the house.
I remember
and she punched me in the chest, like hard enough to knock the wind out of me.
Well, remember when she threw Tony out of the fucking screen door? All right, for context, if anybody wants to know, my mother is, 5?
She's Kara size.
Yeah, 5'2".
5'3",
5'2", and she fucking weighs 110 pounds. And she picked up our older brother, who is well into the 200 area, all muscle at the time.
He was 250 then. He was fat. He had a beer gut. And
then on top of that, he's tall as fuck.
Yeah.
And, she picked him up off his feet by his belt loop and threw him out a screen door.
Yeah. Tony's like the middle between you and me. In height.
Oh, yeah, in height, yeah.
Yeah, he's not that tall. But yeah, comparative to the tiny Asian woman that threw him out of the screen door. Dude, why did tiny, like, petite white women turn into like an Asian subcategory of like albino Asian, or they become orbs and they just get retardedly fat? That's like the two variations I see here in the Midwest.
The ones that I've ran into turn into the devil.
Well, Yeah. But like albino, those are the albino Asian ones. The fat ones are mean too, but you can hurt their feelings a lot easier because they're shaped like a cue ball.
Yeah. I know. Well, what do you got on this week? You got anything particular to bring up?
Shit except for bitching about the home buying process because I'm going through that. And it sucks. I spent like 2.5 hours on the phone today just dealing with different fucking people, getting insurance and fucking dealing with the loan officer and calling the fucking realtor and the home inspector. And like, I fucking hate talking on the fucking phone.
Well,
I hate it.
I know you do. Because you don't even want to talk to me on the phone half the time.
No, fucking text me. You grew up when fucking texting was a thing. Fucking
like, you'll be in such like, I'll be on the phone with you and you'll act like you're in a pissed off mood and don't want to talk, and then like
I'm
I get
listening
over here,
to everything you say, but
and then I get here and then like you're a totally different person. Hey, what's up, man? Like,
yeah, no, I'm listening to everything you say, but I'm standing there with my phone like this on speaker with it muted until you need a response, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm listening. I mean, I understand, but your family's fucking retarded. Like, I'm talking to myself, like, because no hate against you. You just like to talk on the phone.
I like to vent.
Like a girl in the 80s.
I like
it's
to
insane.
vent. I like to vent.
But, yeah, and that's fine, and I let you vent. But that's my side of the venting is, like, I'm walking around the house while you're on the phone with me for 45 minutes.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I pace really bad when I'm on the phone.
I do, too. Like, Kara fucking sees me do it. And she's like, are you still on the phone with Jason? And I'm like, yeah, he's talking about his family. And she's like, still? And I'm like, yeah. And like, you don't hear any of this because I got it muted. And like her having a conversation. And then you're like, God, he's such a fucking asshole, isn't he? And I go, yeah, I know, he sucks.
Well, no.
And like, that's not because I don't love you. Like, I love you, but like, God damn it.
But
I hate phone calls.
Honestly,
you catch me. Like, if I hear an Indian accent on the phone, I turn into an 85-year-old boomer who fought in Korea.
You know, I seen somebody actually make a comment about that earlier, where it's like AT&T, you call AT&T, and it's like, press 1 for English, and then you're like, hearing a representative, like, okay, can I help you?
Yeah, it's like the oldest hack joke in stand-up comedy. Like, if you watch every, like, blue-collar stand-up bit, there's a bit about, like, the call centers, but it's only gotten worse. Yes. And, like, I feel like the only solution to it is to just keep making fun of Indians. We have to just keep clowning them because Vivek Ramaswamy is running for senator of Ohio, and I'll be damned if that fucking Pajit gets in charge. I can't even finish it. I'll be damned if that goddamn Pajit.
Man, you should have heard
that Baljit.
So when I was in Lewisburg yesterday, going to the gas station,
I bet it was fantastic. There's some meth heads.
I mean, everybody out there is just, one, they're all white out there.
You'd think that they all listen to David Duke's podcast.
Yeah, but there was like these two like older people, like standing in front of where I needed to like get Grandpa his chewing tobacco, like out of a case. I had to get it out.
Yeah,
and everything. They were standing right in front of it, and the whole time while I'm in there, like they were like, well, yeah, that was a scam, and, you know, Dr. Fauci done this, and it's a big conspiracy.
Oh, we're
and
talking about COVID in 2025? That's fantastic.
God. Oh, man, it was hilarious.
Dude, they're like Internet Explorer, but human. It's phenomenal. And what's funny is, like, they're doing that in, like, the one place where there is a brown person.
And, you know, and
one brown person in
believe it or not,
is in the fucking gas station.
Those guys up there at that gas station that own it, even though they're, you know, Middle Eastern, they're so
I'm pretty sure they're Pakistani.
But they're fucking awesome, man. They're so nice.
No, they're
like,
super friendly. I mean, they're on the phone 100% of the time, but like,
they're
talking
super
shit.
Nice.
They're talking shit about you and everyone around you in Sengali or whatever. But like, I mean, they're fun.
Well,
cool.
I mean, it's like any
and like if you're genuinely a good person to them, they are the coolest guys and they love you.
Oh yeah, like
that's how I know they're talking shit about people.
The one in Lewisburg,
because
the Shell right here.
They tell me.
I'm at the Shell right here that we go to, and then Midnight Carryout, No Oil by my house. Every one of those people that own those, like, they're all cool as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, and OM Oil is like straight up like fucking Iranian dudes.
Oh yeah, And
like those dudes come from the United Arab Emirates.
Those guys will bend over. If they like you, they will bend over backwards to get you anything you need.
If I asked, they could get me Mike Tyson's energy drink that's only sold in like Kuwait.
They probably could.
They would. They just call, yes, brother. I called my cousin. We get it right now.
Yep. We'll get it right now. Like, it'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah. like I call Hamas. They send the Houthi missile. It'll drop off over sky. I have it in 12 hours. It's fine. It's just like, sick, dude. Yeah. Can you also give me heroin? He's like, not right now. No, fentanyl is the big thing. You are in Dayton, sir. You cannot ask for heroin in Dayton. It is now fentanyl. I don't know why I started slowly turning like African.
It just happens.
Okay,
so
yeah, it's like, have we ever told the story on a podcast of the black guy from, where was he from? Like French Ghana? At Walmart when we worked there, the one that got fired for stealing a loaf of bread.
Oh, that guy.
This is the most African. I don't even remember his name, but I know it started with like a Q.
Oh God, that guy. Yeah. You know what? Real quick, I am stealing a pot before we do this.
Can you grab me one?
Yeah.
But yeah, the most African dude. He was like 6'6", blacker than night, like blue black dude. He spoke like this. He was a very nice man. He loved talking to you. You're a very nice man. I am from Ghana. I don't know if he was from... I don't remember if he was in Ghana. It was fucking 9 years ago. But, like, do you remember where that motherfucker was from? Was it, like, New Guinea or something?
Yeah,
or Ghana?
It was like New Guinea, I believe.
It was somewhere black.
Yeah.
But it was somewhere, like, African, clearly. And he was the only, like, African black dude that worked there.
There was one other guy that worked in the pharmacy named Kwame. He's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember Kwame. Kwame's cool. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But this dude, he was so cool. We all stole food, first of all. Yeah. We all stole food. Everyone that works for Walmart steals from Walmart.
But they did. They fired this dude because he wasn't getting paid enough.
He complained about it.
And we knew, didn't he tell us that he was sending money back to his family?
He was here legally.
Yeah.
On like an education card. He was going to school at Sinclair, and he was working here with his green card, and he was sending money back home to New Guinea or somewhere. It's a black country, insert name here.
He stole a loaf of Wonder Bread.
Stole a loaf of fucking, not even like the bread he's used to, which is like baguettes, because they were colonized by the French. But like, because he spoke very good.
Oh,
French.
He did. His
French was really good, and I knew some French back then because I took French in school.
It was the fact that he stole a loaf of bread because he didn't have any money because he was sending it to his family.
Yeah, and I think it was literally like not even that he stole it. He was carrying it around the store, and he was like walked out of the store for a cigarette break because he got paid.
Oh, that is right.
He got paid by money order. Like he got paid in store with cash, and he immediately sent it out.
Yep, right there on MoneyGram.
Yeah, he immediately sent it out to his family, like the day we got paid. So he literally was just like, they wanted an excuse to fire him because he was raising hell about not getting paid enough, because he was technically working full-time hours, getting part-time money, not getting the full-time benefits.
I could have sworn.
And he was raising hell about it.
And he had every right to.
Yeah.
I mean, but...
Just in the office, like twice a week, just being, this is bullshit. I do not like this. I am worth more than you.
He was hilarious when he got worked up, man. But, man, he was a nice guy, though. Like, it was a shame that they treated him like that. And...
Yeah, and not to dog whistle, but he was like one of the first immigrants that I met that like I was like, he's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like one of the first straight up and like I've met more since then, but I was 19 and I was like, this dude is blacker than night and he talks funny. I don't know about that, but he's super cool.
And what I loved about it was like when we were back there cracking jokes like through Cap 2, like he would be right there cracking jokes on like how dark his skin was and like how it was compared to like some of the other black people.
Oh yeah, no, he straight up made fun of American blacks.
Man, he
was because whatever. I don't remember that fucking the dude that ended up working for Waffle House. I don't remember that motherfucker's name either. But he was black name, American style this time. Insert here, but he was like smoking and joking with us on like a break or something, and talking about making fun of how black that dude's skin was. And the dude just goes, "Yeah, you do not like me because I am real black. You're not real black. You are tainted by the white devil." And I was just like, hell yeah, he is. Look, you suck. You're half white.
I meant to tell you.
He was dark as shit, too.
When you were deployed, I ran into somebody that we had an issue with. And I just got to thinking about this the other day, and I can't believe I never told you about it. But I think it's when you were you were comms dark there for a while.
I mean, yeah.
And, like, do you remember the guy with the white BMW where we sprayed it down afterwards, and, like, yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Him and his faggot dad.
Yup.
Him and his faggot dad. They tried to fight us.
Yup.
They tried to fight a shop full of people because of a little steam.
When I worked...
I lost my mind that day.
Oh, dude, when I worked in Huber, he come in there. Because they would not let him go to the one in Inglewood.
He was not allowed in Inglewood.
He wasn't allowed in Inglewood. And so...
He got permanently banned from the store. If you go in the AP office now, there's a picture of him there that says he's not fucking allowed here.
Well...
Because he tried to fight, like, 8 dudes. And, like, most of us were like, I'll just go get a gun.
Yeah. Well...
Or I'll beat your ass with this 3-foot-long pipe wrench.
We're going to give context real quick. So basically what happened was when me and Logan were working in the automotive department at Walmart here in Inglewood, this was about 7 years ago. And what happened was, like, if you have one person working on the oil bays to do an oil change, you have one person up top, one person down below.
Yeah.
I was working down below. Logan was working up top. And what we do, especially with BMWs that get very messy.
They're just gross.
Yeah. We spray them down with washer fluid, but we air dry them off afterwards.
It doesn't even... This is the part that gets me every time. It doesn't even fucking matter if you don't do that. Because rain. Suck my ass. Rain. Well, that was literally all I kept saying. It's like fucking rain.
He had noticed a little bit of, like, just droplets of windshield wiper fluid on I think it was on the outside case of where the internal filter
this is
went.
what gets me, because this dude got the car back. He drove all the way the fuck back to his house. He opened the hood when he got there, and he saw the damp residue.
Yep.
Where the plastic was slightly discolored from being fucking wet. And then he immediately said, Daddy, they fucked up the BMW you pay for.
Which, this thing was a piece of shit anyway. I mean...
I don't even remember... I know it wasn't an E3, so I don't care about it.
It was an M3.
Yeah, it was the newer.
That's all it was.
It was an M3, but it was like...
But it was still a piece of shit, though.
Yeah, but it was the newer... Like, at the time, it was like one of the newer M3s.
Oh, yeah. Well, what happened was, he come back. And... he basically said we could have lit his car on fire because the washer fluid was flammable, which it does list it as a flammable, substance, but in order for it to catch fire, you have to have temperatures of above, like, 800 degrees.
I literally came out with a rag soaked in washer fluid and tried to light it on fire, and I couldn't.
Yep, couldn't even try.
I was so furious that these two faggots, that it was literally... It was like the whitest had to do it to him guy, retard, and his faggot dad wearing boat shoes and a polo, telling me that I'm wrong and I work on cars, and those motherfuckers have never changed a tire.
Yep.
Never changed a tire. They pay Mexicans to do that for them. And they came into a shop that was exclusively black dudes and wiggers, and they tried to fight us because we were right.
There was 8 people they tried to fight. It was him, his daddy, and one other guy.
I think it was like his homie that was like came with him. Like it was his butt buddy. Like they were literally 2 college frat retards.
I ran into him.
God, fuck.
When I was working at Huber Heights.
Hell yeah, same car.
And, same car.
Hell yeah,
same car.
Because it's not paid off.
Oh, the best part, he recognized me. Yeah, he recognized me, and he looked over at Brandon and said, "I don't want that motherfucker touching my car." And like
out the fucking suck my dick.
No, believe it or not, I'll give them credit where credit is due. believe it or not, they told him, they were like, well, unfortunately, if you don't want him working on a car, you're just going to have to take it somewhere else. They were like, it's one of our best techs in here. And I was like, oh, you guys never do anything nice for me.
Here's the fucked up thing about Walmart and working for that shitty company is that they never do anything good for their employees unless it's at the detriment of someone else.
Mm-hmm.
They will fuck over their employees all day unless it's to fuck over another employee or to fuck over a customer that's trying to get one over on the customer.
They've had my back.
Company.
That was one of the times they had my back. And the other time is when that woman brought in that piece of shit Pontiac G6 with a fucking Tesla radio in it.
Yeah, I remember.
And she accused me, literally was in the car for less than 45 to 50 seconds total.
On camera. 45 seconds.
And she accused me of trying to steal her radio out of it.
Because it was put in by some dude on Jankum that fucking down on 3rd Street. That fucking...
Well, what was crazy was she called the cops on me.
I know.
And then didn't even stick around for when the cops showed up.
No, because she had a warrant.
It was nuts.
She was black. She didn't want the cops to shoot her because she was driving a Pontiac G6 with a stolen Tesla radio.
What was
she
that?
realized, oh, this car doesn't have a Tesla radio. I looked, and I'm black. I'm going to get shot.
Dude, what was even, hilarious about it was, these cops looked at me and one of them was a black guy. He was like, this is the dumbest fucking call we've had all week.
Hell yeah. And I love that.
They were like, we know you didn't do anything. I'm like, okay, well, good to know. I said, because everything's on camera anyway. So.
Yeah, fucking gay shit. I hate people.
Bro, they kept me after my shift for 3 hours after that.
I would have been paid for all of it.
They did. They paid me for all of it. But still, I was like, damn, come on, man. I want to go home.
Yeah, speaking of going home, yesterday, because the power was out in the shop first thing in the morning, so I wake up my normal time, 4:30, and then I went out and I started my car. It had a layer of snow on it.
I remember you telling me.
I felt some type of way about that because it's fucking March. And then while my car's warming up, I get the text, don't show up, there's no power. That's cool. I love it. I can go back to sleep. I turn my car off, which now has half melted snow on it. And I go back inside, and I go the fuck to bed. I wake up at 7 because of that little monster right there is on a schedule, and goddamn it, does he stick to it. He's so fat. Look at him. Look at how much he's bending that. He's so fat. He's 15 fucking pounds.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a big baby. But, so I wake up, I feed the cats, I'm sitting on the couch, and I straight up, dude, I was in the motion of standing up to take the fattest bong rip in the garage. I was on the couch out there. I was doing the old man hit. Yep. And I was about to stand up and go walk out to the garage and take the fattest bong rip and start playing video games because I was I'm not going to work today. There's no power. And then I get the text, hey, the power's back on. You can show up. And I just went, fuck.
Nope, not coming in.
No, I went to work because I'm a piece of shit wage cuck and I need money.
But then they didn't even have enough people there.
Dude, there was nobody there. There was fucking nobody showed up. When I left, one of the other welders actually showed up, which did nothing because the welders were just making more work for the people that didn't show up. Everyone else in the production line. There were 5 people that showed up to work yesterday. Jesus. So I only worked 3 hours. And fucked up my paperwork on it because I really didn't give a fuck for the last 2 hours I was there. I was bullshitting with my boss for the last 2 hours I was there. Because they were just I mean, you can leave. We don't fucking know what to give you. Because I make the joke every time they're I think we can find something for you to work on. I'm I'll fucking leave. I don't care. And they were actually today is the day you can leave. And I was I'll fucking see you, brother.
I hate that when they're well, we'll find something for you to do.
I love that because I hate being bored at work.
Well, I do too. But
if it does nothing but make the time go slower. Being bored at work.
Look, when I say this, look, dude, when I'm working on a car or something like that, I don't want to be oh, you don't have a car to work on right now? So we're going to put you on the floor and deal with
No,
customers.
that's gay as fuck. That's completely different from what I do.
Oh, of course, yeah, yeah.
Like for me, it's like, we're gonna find something for you to do. It's like, all right, you're gonna inspect all the welds on these 500 individual tubes that are being sent to Henny Penny, which is what I did today. I did that for like 3 hours. I inspected seam welds on steel tubes and was like, I don't know, I'm not certified for this, so it looks good to me. And then I throw it in the box. And I straight up, someone was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I was told to inspect these. I'm not fucking certified. I'm not an inspector, but hey, it looks good to me. If I don't know, I set it over there. There's like 50 of them sat over there. I'm like, I don't know. Those might be fine. They might be fucked up.
It might be fine. It might not be.
And I was like, it's not my fucking job. Fuck them.
Oh, I don't.
And like my supervisor was right there beside me doing it for like half of it, so I knew like I wasn't gonna get blamed for dick. I don't care. Like that's it's so freeing to be like, I know my job is secure, so fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody else's ass, not mine.
Yeah, like whenever they put me in a part of the shop that's like, this isn't my position, I'm like, I could set this part of the shop on fire and it's not my fault because I'm not supposed to be here. I work on the other side of the shop. Like they put me in the grind room on Thursday for like 4 hours to learn how to grind. Like to grind welds and shit, which is like, there is like some, I'm not going to say there's an art to it, but there is some finesse.
There is some finesse.
There's finesse to grinding because as the white trash retards we've used angle grinders quite a bit. There is a finesse to grinding and cutting metal.
I believe it.
But goddamn it, I'm a welder. I don't get paid to grind. And that's very spoiled of me to say because I work in a stainless steel shop where we have our own isolated grinding rooms for reasons that like are specific. Like I work on surgical, food, and medical grade steel. Like suck my ass.
That's fair.
I don't work on a pipeline, so I don't have to fucking weld a whole 14-inch long 30-minute weld and then grind the shit out of it and then weld over everything and then grind the shit out of it.
You know, Dad brought up one thing recently. He's like, you know how much money Logan can make going being an underwater welder over on the coast? And I was like, yeah, I don't ever see that fucking happening.
You know how much money I can make going overseas and sitting on a fucking poppy field in Afghanistan or fucking Iraq
and contract work.
Yeah, I get the emails for it every fucking year. Every couple months, I get a new email from fucking BlackRock's Shell Corporation being like, "Hey, we need fucking mercenaries to go to the Middle East." I'm like, no, it's $100,000. It looks fucking nice. I'm not doing it.
It ain't worth it, man.
No, I'm not traveling anymore. I could go be a travel welder. It'd be different
if you were like not married and you know.
Yeah, no, I'd probably still be in the army, sucking the giant government cock right now, being sent back to Syria like the Florida National Guard is being sent right now. Very funny. I only know about that because my cousin's in the Florida National Guard and he's not shutting his mouth like he's fucking supposed to. He's telling everybody that.
Spill government secrets.
He's like, we going to Syria. Well, you fucking retard. Also, you're a truck driver. Shut up. I love my family in the familial sense. But they're so dumb. I mean, we're retards from the hills of Kentucky. It's just what it is.
I definitely know that.
I am the exception in the sense that I actually went to college for a little bit. But I still was dumb and joined the army.
Oh, it's like I wonder a lot of the time if I'm like the adult in my family most of the time.
Dog, your dad is a 60-year-old iPad child. And this is the public too. And I know he doesn't watch it, but your mom probably does.
I know. But I try to be the adult in the family though.
It sucks cock, dude. Like, and my mom makes this joke too, and I love my mom to death. But she's like, we grew up together. When she talks about me and her, like, because I'm the oldest kid, she's always like, we grew up together. I'm like, it's not fucking supposed to be like that.
It's not.
It's not supposed to be like that. And it's literally the same thing with you and Julie. It's like, y'all are still growing up together.
No.
It's not fucking supposed to be. That's why I call myself the crash test dummy child. Because I was the first kid my mom shit out. And then, like, such a funny way to describe the miracle of childbirth. My mom shit me out like a dirty, nasty, white trash turd I am. But it's like I was the first kid, so I'm the one that's the most fucked up. Actually, I think, but I'm also the one that's most equipped to handle it.
Yeah, you usually take shit a lot better than most people do.
Oh yeah, I got fucking bombs dropped on me in Syria, and I filmed some of it. I have it on Snapchat, where I'm like, there's literally a video of me laying in bed, not giving a fuck about the explosion alarms going off, talking about missiles and rockets and shit, and I'm just like filming and just like, I know that there's supposed to be in the video, I'm like, I know there's supposed to be a boom, and then you just hear a, whoa, and I'm like, whoa. It's just a video of the only light is my cell phone light on my face.
Oh wow!
You just hear my bunkmate just being like, "We good? You good up there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're fine." Pretty sure it was an A10. It's probably friendly.
Well, I know,
even though it's set off all the base alarms.
We are gonna do another privatized Patreon episode this week.
Yeah, we will.
We're trying to come up with some unique ideas to.
I kind of want to write sketches, but we don't have enough cool friends that are down to do that.
You're not wrong.
We don't. Everyone we know is too retarded or thinks that shit's gay.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to do some whitest kids you know shit.
Oh yeah.
And I'm too old to go on TikTok and fucking make videos. Like, I'm not a pedophile, so I'm not gonna try to get 15-year-olds who. I can't compete with a 15-year-old girl shaking her ass on camera. I just can't. There's nothing I can say that competes with that unless I say faggot, retard, or the N-word.
Yeah.
And even then,
you're gonna get negative feedback.
Yeah, that's you can't beat the monkey neuron activated from and that's another reason I don't use TikTok is because especially if I download it now and I have a fresh For You page, it's just gonna dump the sluttiest 15-year-olds in front of me, and I'm gonna feel like a pedophile and delete the app.
I don't blame you there.
I hate going on any type of Instagram page and I'm scrolling through memes and then there's some OnlyFans whore that fucking posts some dumb shit.
That's what I mean. I'm grateful my TikTok is nothing but video games and fucking cars.
Oh yeah, no, my Instagram Reels is literally retards, war videos, and car shit, and the occasion. Oh, actually, a lot of cat videos because I send Kara every cat. Yeah, because we have cats.
Yep.
But I built that shit brick by fucking brick.
Brick by brick.
I've seen every variation of a Down syndrome person on Instagram. Every variant.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he's a fucking fighter, dude.
Loves to chomp on me.
Yeah, that's why I said he'll love fucking Mog.
Oh yeah.
Mog and him will get along great.
Yeah. You'll have.
But yeah, check us out on Patreon. It costs $1. Also, you really don't have to. The only video that's on there besides an hour of us bitching about our families is, which is very gay to admit on the internet. But the only other thing is just videos of my friends finding some racist person on the internet who just would not stop saying the N-word. It's very funny.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and plug Game Challenges, my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna recommend, as usual, Lost Paladin Plays. Yep. Check Steven out, really nice guy.
I'm Scarecrow Games on YouTube. I still haven't made a single YouTube video, but I also haven't seen a single uptick in my shit, so I don't care.
Yep, same here.
I cleared up a bunch of space on my hard drive though for new YouTube video ideas, and I've been obsessed with playing video games for the last 3 days, so I'm about to get back into it.
Yep.
I'm buying a house. I have no motivation. Let's go. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.